Hi guys, good evening everyone. So for next few days, what we will be doing is learning few things about finance fundamentals. Okay. This is an initiative of Anchor Academy, and we run a full-fledged program for this. Even people who have non-finance background or people having financial background but working in a particular domain like invoice processing, record to report, fixed asset, year-end closure, internal audit. This entire program is designed to give a very basic fundamental understanding and which goes into depth also. The objective is not to tell you about this program, but still I will, share some basic fundamentals about it. What we will cover is the introduction to finance, then financial accounting, understanding of financial statements, regulatory structure, interpretation of financial statements, working capital management, decision making, budgeting, costing of a product and service, investment proposals through capital budgeting, cost of capital, DuPont framework, means of financing, other development, personal finance, and special modules for startups and founders, right? So what I will do is go straight to the point which I want to cover today, which is interpretation of the financial statements. Look, this is very important. Even if in whatever area you are working on, interpretation of financial statements is very, very important. How do you read the financial statement? They are not bunch of numbers, right? We need to interpret, we need to understand what does each number stands for. Is the company doing good, company not doing good, on what aspects they are doing good? So for that kind of reading, there are multiple ways to do it, but one of them is ratios and their interpretation, right? So if I have to bucket the ratios into four major parts, it will be: one is liquidity ratio or short-term ratios, right? Which will tell you how the company is able to meet its short-term requirements, right? Like, for example, the company might have long-term debtors which are ranging, or payment is coming more than 12 months, but you have lot of short-term liabilities, right? So how do you fund that? How do you see that the company is running its day-to-day operations effectively? They are liquidity ratios. Leverage ratios or long-term ratios means it will be basis your interest and your long-term loans, right? So how the company is performing on a long-term basis, like Adani Group, the leverage ratios were higher, and that is where a lot of concerns were coming, right? And you must have looked at the news of Reliance going debt zero, right? So leverage ratios are coming down in Reliance, right? Then the fourth kind of ratio is you have activity ratios or turnover ratios, which are also called as performance ratios, like your debtors turnover ratio, right? That shows that how effective the company is in their own performances. And profitability ratios, we all know net profit, gross profit, etc., are all profitability ratios. So today's objective is to just to give you an overall understanding, and from next Monday onwards we will have 2 to 3 sessions, or one session each for each kind of ratio, and which will give you a good understanding about the how to read or how to go about reading the financial statements. Hope you like this video. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.